I moved across the world by myself to Japan, and I hated it so much that I moved back to America already. USA, USA, USA. Ow. No, I'm just kidding. I was just there temporarily to study abroad. I'm back now, and every day I wish I was there and not here. It's miserable. It was incredible, but did it live up to the hype? Is living in Japan really that cool? Will I glaze the hell out of it in this video? Nah, we'll talk about the crappy parts too, aka Tokyo. I lived in a pretty small city called Nishinomiya in Hyogo Prefecture right between Kobe and Osaka. It's located in the Kansai region, aka the coolest part of Japan. People from this part of the country will try to tell you that Kansai is dirty and smelly and they'll make fun of the accent. Please note that this is propaganda and wrong. They're just pissed because they lost the baseball championship. Tigers, Tigers, Tigers. Why nobody I talk to seems to want to live here blows my mind. In Tokyo, your options for scenery and places to go are giant city and slightly less giant city. The damn thing stretches beyond the horizon. But in Kansai, yeah, you get to have a giant city in Osaka, Kobe, or downtown Kyoto, but say you want to change the scenery, somewhere more naturey. Boom, you take the train 30 minutes in any direction and you're at a 2,000-year-old temple surrounded by forests on all sides. Or some old traditional village or like some random mom and pop tea shop. It's awesome. I loved every day living in Japan, but what was it like living there? Bro, take me back. Oh my god. The dollar was strong and the yen was weak, so I had like a 30% discount on everything I bought. I had healthcare. What? I never needed a car to go anywhere. I ate like a king. I lost weight because I biked and walked all over the place. It was safe everywhere all the time and clean. Ah shit, quick, dodge the weeaboo allegations by mentioning something bad. It smells like cigarettes in a lot of places. The government is completely bought and paid for by highly nationalistic and xenophobic interest groups, and they frequently deny Japan's wrongdoings during World War II and honor Class A war criminals. My train was late one time? Okay, anyways, here's the cool. First of all, Osaka, baby. There is always some shit going down in Osaka. It sounds weird, but anyone who's been to Osaka, especially at night, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But first, I'm not reviewing a game in this video, so I feel zero remorse taking a video game sponsorship. Thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. War Thunder is a vehicle combat game available now for free on PC and consoles. Pilot over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from 10 major nations from all over history. The detailed vehicles, graphics, and authentic sound effects place you right at the helm of the most powerful war machines in history. Every engine, fuel tank, weapon, and crew member is individually modeled down with excruciating detail and can be individually damaged in unique ways just like real life. But I suck at combat, so I usually just wind up crashing my plane into other people anyways. But that's fine too. Join over 70 million players worldwide in PvP battles in the sky, land, and seas of War Thunder. With so much high quality content to discover, it's hard to imagine a history fan not loving this game. So download War Thunder for free today on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox, and sign up using my link in the pinned comment or video description for a massive bonus pack available for new and returning players across all platforms. You'll get multiple premium vehicles and exclusive vehicle decor like the Eagle of Valor, along with 100,000 Silver Lions and a 7-day free trial of premium. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring the video. Now back to Osaka. I swear to God, this city makes you feel like you are the main character of a Yakuza game. The people are all so incredibly friendly and outgoing and have a great sense of humor, and they love jumping in this river in Dotonbori. What is up with this, guys? Halloween? They're jumping in the river. New Year's? They're jumping in the river. Hanshin Tigers win the baseball championship? They're jumping in the river. Look at this police task force they assembled to stop people from jumping in the damn river, and they still got in somehow. Do you see what I'm saying? Almost all comedians in Japan are from Osaka. All the rappers. I'm a rapper, yeah. They got all the best unique food. It's insanely accessible by train. It's not overcrowded like Tokyo or Kyoto, and the highest crime rates in the country. But that's fine, that's fine. We call that character. Look how funny Bilikin looks. The amount of times I met and wound up hanging out with random strangers was insane. I was constantly running into people and experiencing shit. And it's not just Osaka, by the way, like Kobe, Himeji, Akashi, Mino, Uji, Kyoto, Kanazawa. I met people in all of these cities, like even Tokyo and Nara. But the 2 times I went there, I was mostly running away from those demonic evil deer everyone seems to think are cute. I am tired of hearing this. They are satanic skinwalkers with human teeth, and I hate them. Go to Nara for the temples, not the deer. I went to Kanazawa like 3 weeks after the New Year's earthquake, and they're fine, bro. They're chilling, but everyone seems to think that they were decimated apparently because I was the only tourist there. I essentially had private access to every attraction in the city. It was awesome. Hiroshima is way cooler than I expected. This is easily the most beautiful place I went in all of Japan, especially Miyajima. God damn. And yeah, all these places are cool, but I miss the people that I met way more than any one individual place. It obviously helped tremendously that I speak Japanese. I hear all the time that people feel lonely in Japan, and then you find out that those same people who say that don't speak Japanese. Like, really? You went to Japan without speaking Japanese? The country where 99% of people only speak Japanese, and you felt isolated and lonely? Shocker. Real shocker, bro. At least you can make friends with the deer. All the coolest shrines, bro. These guys guard them with their lives. I hate these things, man. I went to an imperial ton of shrines and temples. These were my absolute favorites. I got to meditate in a private section of Daitokuji with an actual Buddhist monk, and he gave me this calligraphy drawing. Hatsumode on New Year's, bro. This made me go, damn. We are getting our asses handed to us in America. The Japanese New Year's festival into karaoke bender combo solos every day of the week. I miss you, Strong Zero. I miss you so much. I miss all the food, bro. Shabu shabu, my beloved. One day we will meet again. Please don't forget me. I mostly hung out in Kobe, Nishinomiya, and Osaka, but here's a tier list of all the major cities I went to, and what? Tokyo in C tier? I'm gonna be the first person to ever say this. There are way too many people in this city. Weird, I know. Just walking from one end of Tokyo Station to the other is like trying to cross the damn Maginot Line, okay? It's hell. Harajuku in particular is a disastrous, miserable experience. You can't even move, let alone enter a cafe or shop. Shinjuku is disgusting and there are scammers, pimps, and homeless people everywhere. They replaced the Sega building in Akihabara with Genshin Impact, so it's ruined now. They took down the Sega building and put fucking Genshin on it. No, fuck. Also, what the fuck, Japan? What is this? These places were actually pretty cool though, and I got to see Yoasobi in the Tokyo Dome, so that was sick. Also, overrated BS number 3, or whatever we're on, the transportation. Better than American public transport 100 times out of 100. It's not even a competition. But then you go to Kyoto, or Hiroshima, or insert any small city name here, and getting anywhere is like experiencing 16 raptures simultaneously. Here's Osaka's rail network. Yeah, but pretty good, all things considered. They get 11 million tourists per year. Now with that in mind, imagine what you would need for Kyoto, a city that gets literally 9 times the amount of tourists per year. What the fuck? There are nowhere near enough trains, so you're forced to take the buses everywhere, which in Kyoto or Tokyo's case are completely overrun with tourists. So sometimes you gotta wait 3 or 4 buses just to get on one, and the buses always get stuck in traffic, so it was probably faster for you to just walk in the first place anyways. Oops, you tried paying with the wrong 500 yen coin. Sorry, dumbass. Count that shit out again. Convenience store food. Most of it's really, really bad for you. Just be careful. Also, tatami mats. Give up. That's my advice. You will never be as fluent or as cool as me. If you're really serious about it, you can get a calendar, and every day you study for at least an hour, mark it on the calendar. If you make it to 30 days in a row, then we can talk about the most effective study methods, but consistency has to come first. I have not missed a single day of Japanese practice in almost 3 years. I was taking regular student classes taught in Japanese for Japanese students while I studied abroad. I have a long way to go, but this is what it takes. Here's all of my actual Japanese advice. The nerds out there can pause it if they're interested. And that's my explanation for why I had an even worse upload schedule than usual for the past 6.5 months. This channel is about video games, so I don't really get to talk about it that much, but this is a very big part of my life. As much shit as I give Europe in these videos, like I genuinely love talking to people from other countries, and studying abroad was the single best decision I've ever made in my entire life. I got to meet and make friends with people from literally all over the entire planet. I went in with the intention of meeting more Japanese people, which I obviously totally did, but a lot of my closest friends wound up being from Taiwan and Australia, and my roommate from Denmark, and these couple of super chill Koreans, which I'm now learning Korean too, so I can visit them next year. It was so cool. If you have the chance to study abroad, absolutely do not pass it up. I will come and shank you in the knees if I find out you don't go study abroad, okay? Thank you again to War Thunder for the sponsor. Play now for free on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using my link in the pinned comment or video description. Those of you who haven't played War Thunder yet or are returning after a break of at least 6 months will receive a massive bonus pack including premium vehicles, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of a premium account. Thank you, Ruxro, for the $20 Patreon. See ya!